Okay. So there's no way I can get my price down to meet with low bid. It's never going to happen. But I can get it close. And if I get it within about 20%, then I'm good. All right. And the only way I'm going to get it that way, again, I got to get a proposal out there. I got to get the buy-in. And people invest in equipment, and they see that if they don't do this, the prices are going to continue to go up, and there's going to continue to be this war of outsource, outsource, outsource. Right? I get it daily. Daily, I get a request. Please, please, can we go out? And the thing is, they have a little budget, and they can only get so much with their little budget, and I have to say, no, I'm sorry, but maybe it prints less. Maybe you can get by with 4,000 rather than 5,000. You know, and I don't know, I'm sympathetic to them, but I can't constantly do it. So hopefully I answered your questions.
Absolutely.
But, you know, you're welcome to come and see how it works. It's sausage making at its best.
I have a question in regards to your presses and getting new equipment.
Right.
How you deal with this machine shop? I assume it's union, and that would be some obviously reduction, or it goes away.
I don't have a problem with reduction in any of my workforce areas. For example, some of the newer equipment that I have, instead of having 4 operators on it, I only have 2. So it's a reduction of 50% of PYs. I don't have a problem with it because you'd be surprised how many people, as soon as they got their raise, say, again, I have this aging workforce, and I have this baby boomer workforce, and so many of them, they're not going to be here in 5 years. They're going to be gone. All right. So, so I don't have a problem with that as the equipment reduces the amount of PYs. I'm not going to have a problem with it. But I have a problem with not helping the younger guys to come up to speed with the new technology. So I got to invest in training. I got to do all of that. But I have to have a future for them. And with this future, I can reach out and do a lot of things that I haven't been able to do in the past. So yeah, that's a big concern, and I've agreed with the union to meet and confer on a regular basis and their buy-in on the technology changes and what that's going to do to impact the workforce. And I'm doing a lot of repurposing. You know, taking somebody that was this classification and saying, hey, I can move you to this class, it's about the same pay, or I put you in a training position for 2 years, you get your same pay, and then you move to this class. And that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. But I think so far, I've got the backing of the rank and file and the union, and they understand it. They're not idiots. I mean, they know technology. They see it. And they're willing to embrace it as long as we're fair and balanced in what we're doing. So, and that's communication.
For your print on demand, how do you limit people's ability to get a certain number of copies that doesn't break right in terms of the cost acquisition?
Again, I'm very impaired.
So how do you, for your print on demand, how do you limit the number of copies that someone can print that doesn't affect your bottom line for the application that you sell for?
Oh, okay, so it's crossovers. All right. First of all, we have a crossover formula that when a job comes in, we start to pick what equipment it goes on. So based on the quantity, for example, a lot of the work is a 10,000 quantity is a crossover. Some others it's 100, 200,000. So, you know, if you have a large format digital press and you can put multiple up, then, you know, your unit goes down. So it might be 100,000 for that. Other ones where you're just doing an 8.5 by 11 then it's 10,000. Right? I'm just pulling a number out. But we have a computerized system where they put in the specs and it says it best goes on this press. All right? We have no limit on what we can print. We print millions a week, millions. All right? So, you know, we can put it on one press and do, you know, 4 million. And so it's really by crossover. And if they give me authorization, we have a simple little, what they call a 67 form that they submit to us. and it has an authorization on it to charge, I don't care, you know? They give me a thing that said they wanted $1 million, and somebody made a mistake by a couple of zeros. Oh, well. I'm printing $1 million, but am I putting it on my digital? Not always. Some of my digital equipment, yeah, I'm running $2.5 million. Some others I'm running, you know, 500,000 every week. You know, just depends on the equipment. Well, that answer?
Yeah.
Come and check it out. It's kind of neat. Okay.
How many full-time, part-time?
300, and then part-time, we're just getting back into that. We have limited terms, and retired annuitants, adjutants, you know. Retired adjutant. And some students now, we're able to bring back some students. So that part I'm trying to grow because that helps the transition and during the peaks. We weren't allowed to do that during the freeze, and now we're kind of loosening up on that. So we'll see how that works. But again, you have a lot of baby boomers that are retiring. And they put their stuff on Boomerang. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's a service that's out there. And when I need somebody, I can go to Boomerang and I can see I need somebody in this particular class with this kind of experience, and I see that they're available only on Tuesday and Thursday, you know, and okay, and you say, check with them, and I go, boy, Thursday have a golf. You know, could you use me on Wednesday instead, you know? So it's a little bit of a challenge, but I am finding a lot of people that retire, and then they soon say, gee, I'd like to just come back and work a day or two. And I come back and work a day or two. So that's the what I call silver bullets, right? Because they come in with a huge amount of experience, and I just put them on the machine, or if it's a newer machine, I show them a few things, they get it, and it's done. All right. So I think that's going to be a whole source for all of us going forward. As this large baby boomer group retires, I mean, I go by the donut shop in the morning when I'm out walking, and I see a bunch of guys there at 5 in the morning. What are they doing up at 5 in the morning and they're retired? You know, and well, you know, it's my routine. I used to be a baker. And they say, oh, Bill, can you give me a little bit of work? we want to go to Europe next year, and I was thinking maybe. All right. Huh? Yeah. Home Depot, there's no. But I mean, so I think that's a resource that we need to think about, because we all have aging workforce. What are we going to do about replacing that? What are you doing to deal with that in the future? Okay, so that's a challenge that this organization can help you with. All right. That, again, it's a good commercial, but it's true. This networking, it works. It works. All right. And I visited with other state printers. They gave me some great information. So, and you won't just get that in the book. Okay? I think we're done. We're moving on. Thank you.
Thanks. So the next phase of this is tour. And I want to tell you, it's not right here on campus. I actually have, you know where it is? You've been there already. I have some maps here, if you want to pass these around, but basically, structure right over here behind us, you're going to get on Hutchison Road and go out to 113, and you're going to get on 113 headed south, and immediately you're going to see the San Francisco or Sacramento split. You want to, as you get on the freeway, you want to stay in the right-hand lane. That'll be flyover, right? Gets you on Interstate 80. You'll go down past Richards Boulevard, and then past Richards, and then Mace. You're going to take the right. When you get off on, you're going to turn right again.